This is a story called To Rescue Our Daughter. Melissa has just turned 14 years old. Her parents are divorced, but none of them really takes any notice of her because they are too wrapped up in themselves and their jobs. One day Melissa tells her mum that she wants to take riding lessons. Her mum asks her, "Since when have you been into horses?" "Well, if you remember last year, Mum, when we went on holiday, I rode one of the horses on that farm that we visited. I haven't been able to get that place out of my head. The lady who owned the place told me that I was a natural with the horses and that I can go back any time I want. Well, they've moved close to here now and they're only about a 20-minute drive away. Please can I go, Mum, and learn to ride? Please can I?" "Well, we'll go there and check the place out first and make sure it's safe." "OK, Mum." The following week they visited the farm and Melissa's mum Jodie told her that she could have lessons as long as she kept up with her schoolwork. On the first day at the riding school, the woman who owned it said again that Melissa was a natural and that she had to be completely dedicated to the riding school and nothing else. Over the following weeks, Melissa's behaviour started to change. She became quite distant and she stopped doing her schoolwork and she started to stay out overnight without permission. All she talked about was the riding school. One day when Melissa was at the riding school, the owner Amanda said to her, "Why do you let your mum bully you the way she does? You need to learn to stand up to her. She's my mum and I love her and she loves me." "That's not true. Yeah, she's your mother, but she doesn't love you. She wouldn't bully you if she did." After that day, every time Melissa went to the riding school, Amanda would keep saying that Melissa's mum was bullying her, and she got the other girls to join in. After Melissa had been going to the riding school for about five months, she stopped going to school altogether. She'd leave home wearing her school uniform and carrying her school bag, but what her mum Jodie didn't realise was that there was no books in her bag, just her riding gear and a change of clothes. Every day Melissa would head to the stables and spend her day there. There were other young girls there too, and the youngest was only 12. Amanda just told people that she was her daughter, when in fact she was just a little girl who had run away from home because Amanda brainwashed her and told her that her parents were bad. One day Jodie got a phone call from Melissa's school. Her teacher asked her, "Mrs. Matheson, have you been getting the letters that we've been sending you?" "No, I haven't. What letters are you talking about?" "Mrs. Matheson, your daughter Melissa hasn't been to school for 2 months. We've sent you several letters about it." "I'm sorry, I'm not aware of any letters and I wasn't aware that Melissa hasn't been going to school. I will speak to her as soon as she comes home." That night when Melissa got home, Jodie asked her, "Why haven't you been going to school, young lady?" "I have been going to school, Mum." "You're lying, and I know you're lying, because your teacher rang me today and she told me that you haven't been to school for 2 months. She also told me that she sent me loads of letters. Can you tell me what happened to the letters, please?" "I don't know what you're talking about, Mum." "Oh, I think you know exactly what I'm talking about, young lady." "No, I don't, Mum. I have a riding lesson tonight. Please can I go now?" "Oh, you can go, but not to your riding lesson, but to your room, now. Oh, by the way, you're grounded until you catch up on all the schoolwork you've missed. As of now, you will no longer be going to that riding school. On the morning I will be taking you to school and I will pick you up after school. Do you understand me?" "You can't stop me from going to the riding school, Mum. I can do what I want." "I can stop you because I am your mother and you'll do as I say. Now go to your room, please." "No, I'm not going to my room, Mum. I'm going to the stables." At that moment, Melissa headed for the door, but Jodie stopped her. "I told you to go to your room, young lady. Now go." Melissa went to her room and slammed the door. She didn't stay there long because she climbed out of her bedroom window and went to the stables. When she came back, she climbed back in through her bedroom window, as there was the tree right outside and Josie was none the wiser. The next day, Jodie dropped Melissa off at school, but as soon as she drove off, Melissa ran in the opposite direction to the stables. She did this every day for 2 weeks until the school phoned Jodie again. They said, "Mrs. Matheson, we're ringing you to let you know that your daughter still hasn't been to school. She hasn't completed any of the work that we gave her so that she can catch up on all the work she's missed. I don't understand. I've been dropping Melissa off at the school gates and picking her up from outside school every day for 2 weeks. I'm sorry, Mrs. Matheson, but your daughter hasn't been to school." "Okay, thank you for letting me know." That day when Jodie picked Melissa up from school, she said to her, "Why haven't you been in school, young lady? Don't even think about lying to me because your teacher rang me today." "I hate school, Mum. I'd rather go to the stables." "You mean to say that you've been spending all your time at the stables, even though you should have been at school, and after I told you that you were never allowed to go there again? When we get home, young lady, you will sit at the kitchen table with me and you will catch up on some of the schoolwork that you have missed." When they got home, Melissa did some of her schoolwork, but when she went to bed, she climbed out of her bedroom window and down the tree again, but this time she didn't come home. When Jodie went to wake her up for school, and she found that she wasn't there, she knew exactly where she was. She drove to the riding school and said to Amanda, "Is my daughter here, please?" "No, she's not here. We haven't seen her. Sorry." Jodie soon realised that something wasn't right about this riding school, as she knew that Melissa was there somewhere. "I know that my daughter's here. Please bring her to me now." "I told you your daughter's not here. Now please leave." "I'm not leaving without Melissa." Melissa came out from where she was hiding and said to Jodie, "Go away, Mum. I'm not coming home with you. Ever. I'm staying here for good." "Melissa, you are 14 years old and you will do as you are told. Now get in the car, please. Your daughter's not going home with you. I mean, you can't force her. Now go home or I will call the police." Jodie went home, and the more she thought about the stables, the more she realised that Amanda was running her cult and not just a riding school. She also realised that Melissa had been brainwashed. That night, she phoned her sister and they went and grabbed Melissa when she was outside finishing her chores for the night. They took her home and shut her in a room, but once they'd all gone downstairs, Melissa climbed out of her bedroom window, climbed down a tree and ran to Amanda, who was waiting for her in her car with 2 other girls from the court. Jodie saw Melissa run to Amanda's car and get in, but they were gone before she could do anything. Jodie and her sister Lisa got in Jodie's car and drove to the riding school. When they got there, the gates were already locked and the whole place was in darkness. Jodie tried to phone the stables, but no one answered. She went home heartbroken and she was desperately worried about Melissa. She knew that she was part of a cult and that she had been brainwashed, but she didn't know what to do. The next day she went back with Lisa to collect Melissa, but everyone said she wasn't there, even though Jodie knew she was. Jodie kept going back every day, but everyone just kept saying that Melissa wasn't there, even though Jodie and Lisa knew she was. Jodie decided that her and Lisa couldn't rescue Melissa on their own, but they knew that they had to rescue her before it was too late. Jodie rang Melissa's dad, who was aware of the situation, and she contacted her 2 brothers, and Melissa's dad contacted his 3 brothers and 2 sisters. Together they came up with a plan to rescue Melissa. Once they were ready and everyone knew what to do, they put their plan into action. All of the entrances to the stable were blocked, and when Melissa came outside, they grabbed her and put her in her mum's car. They took her to a secret location and handcuffed her to the bed so that she couldn't get away. What they didn't realise was that Amanda had followed them as she'd called the cops. Jodie was arrested, and just as the police were about to charge her with kidnapping, Lisa and their two brothers brought Melissa to the station. Melissa told the police, "My mum didn't kidnap me, she rescued me from a cult." She gave the police a full statement and her mum was released without charge, and Amanda and the other cult leaders were arrested. Jodie's sister Lisa bought the riding school and the horses. Melissa's back to her normal self. She's caught up on all her schoolwork and she's doing really well, much to everyone's relief. The end. Thank you.